Well, I should have a YouTube stream this time, so that's super cool. All about the... Oh, I forgot to order dinner. So, at some point... Oh, sorry. At some point, I'm going to have to be super rude and grab dinner. I just felt like streaming for a bit, and I forgot to do that all-important feeding myself thing. So... Oh, probably should do this, too. So I'm actually looking at the game I'm playing. Very important. Anywho. Yesterday I had some pretty glaring audio issues. I had no idea because for the first 45 minutes I was fine. So we're going to check in on that periodically. I'll probably be like... I'm probably going to be annoying about it because it was pretty bad. Basically what happened was I had a really cheap USB cable that I have like a cheapo Blue Yeti mic that I just kind of put on Omni and throw in the corner, which you can probably tell. At least that, yeah, whatever. But anyways, I had a very cheap USB cable that I was using on it that was very suspect. And the running theory is that it wasn't able to carry enough power. So therefore the mic didn't have enough power going to it, and when that happens you have like some pretty crazy audio issues pop up. So that's my theory. It has a nice USB cable now. It also could have been that when I swapped out the cable I also reset that whole process and it was going to be and it'll be fine for another 45 minutes and give me problems again today. So we'll do some experimenting and we'll find out, and it'll be great. But if you happen to be watching, if you happen to be watching, I'll probably be checking in pretty often and be like, hey, does my voice sound pitch shifted? Because that was the issue. And I guess a couple people watching, I think my friend noticed and they just didn't say anything, which is totally fine. But like I think a few people were watching were new viewers and had no idea what my voice sounded like, so it probably sounded weird, but like they might not have known. Anyways, yeah, if you watched yesterday's stream, that's not what my voice sounds like, clearly. I do not have that deep of a voice. My voice is actually quite I'd say nasally, but my voice sounds like this. That was some audio fuckery going on. So that was frustrating because that was like a 5-hour stream where like 4.5 hours of it just sounded like garbo. But it probably bothers me more than it does a lot of viewers and stuff. So it was it was a fun stream. I had some good conversations with some pretty chill people, which is all I really look forward in doing this. But yeah. Let me just be super rude and throw in an order for some foods real quick before we get to this. Probably should do something like something finger foody. God, this was dumb. I shouldn't have started my stream so early. Shuz butt. All right. Fuck it. We're getting wings. Wings sounds great. Actually, gonna get a lot of wings because I have not eaten today at all. So sorry about this. I really should have planned ahead here. I feel like I'm being super rude right now. But we are almost good to go, I promise. If you can indulge me for like a couple more seconds here. And there's my dog. Buster, hey. Honey mustard and barbecue. That sounds good. I'd have to go for that. That sounds delicious. I'm gonna give that a go. I really need to go shopping. Stop ordering out all the time. Oh well. Okay. So, you check out. Blah blah blah. $12.10. Yeah, okay. Cool. Just have to keep an eye on that. Alright, for really reals now, we're going to start playing, and I'm going to work through this empty stomach that is just... Yes! Alright, YouTube worked today. I changed absolutely nothing. I did not change a thing, but yesterday my YouTube stream didn't go up and today it did, so that's YouTube for you, I guess. Okay, for really reals, let's get to it. So yesterday I made some pretty considerable progress here. I got all the way through Hoax, so I already have my Dragoons. And we are just gonna keep on trucking. Oh yeah, I have to do this first. I'm super picky about that angle. Ugh. Son of a bitch. Oh my god. Alright. So it begins. Alright, so now we're going to do some swampy stuff. Or marshland, rather. This part's kind of zero fun. It's just a big hassle. It's also completely optional. I just always do it because I just always do it. I don't know. It doesn't feel like it's optional. Like, it's part of the story. It's just a thing that you can totally skip if you want to. Like, you're here with the express purpose of doing this before you move any further. So, yeah. God, I'm so hungry. I really should have planned ahead on this one. Oof. Why do I have this way? I just want to get her level up, I guess. Excuse me. Oh yeah, I didn't even know you could skip it until like a couple playthroughs in, and I was like, oh yeah, I could just walk right past this. It's not like, I don't know. Like, I think everyone has like ice magic here, which is really annoying. I seem to remember there being a lot of ice magic. Yeah, But, you know, he's the protagonist, so you can't, like, swap him out, ever. Which is super great and fun. So this is going to be annoying, but I'm periodically going to be checking on my audio. Yeah, oh no, I love Dart. It's just like there are times where I wish like that's just a trope that annoys me in general. Is like there are battles where you know main character is really ill-fitted and you can't do anything. You just have to deal with it. Like Linus is another one. Holy crap! I wish I could bring someone else to the Linus fight. Because like even though Burnout's really good. Oh, it's the worst. It is the worst fight. Even though like Dart's like fire magic is really good, I can just get like a bunch of burnouts and put them on Shanna and just have her throw them like every turn, and then I don't have to worry about Dart dying by not having him in the fight. But yeah, it's the only fight in the game that I would just classify as absolute horseshit. Like I struggle with that fight every time. It's always just a toss-up. Because, like, sometimes you're doing really well, and then, like, she can attack 6 consecutive times. That's ridiculous. And it's funny, because, like, the Dragoon fight's a joke. Like, the second fight against Linus is just super easy. Yeah, you're just like, guess I'll die. Hey, thanks for the follow. Appreciate it. This is my second stream with my new setup here, so still getting used to everything's. I had some huge audio issues yesterday that I just went completely undetected because they didn't happen until like 45 minutes in, but I guess I was using a bad cable for my mic, and so it wasn't getting enough power, so my voice is pitch shifted like the entire stream. Like it sounds really, like, it sounds just like if you see like one of those documentaries where like if they have like the warped voice, like the really low voice, just to like mask someone's identity, like that's what it sounds like. Yeah, it was really frustrating because it was like a 5-hour stream and like 4.5 hours of it was like that. Which, like, I guess it didn't bother anyone because I had viewers the whole time. But, like, no one said anything. Which either means they might just not have noticed. But I noticed because I know what my voice sounds like. But, I don't know. It's chill. But if that happens, be sure to let me know because that means my solution didn't work. I should be fine now. I'll probably be... yeah, I'm pretty sure it was the cable, because as soon as I swapped out the cables, it fixed the problem. But, I'll probably check on that at least once or twice. Okay. I'm trying to remember, because I always forget this. I'm pretty sure I don't want to do Dragoon transformations because I build up SP faster and level up quicker. I think that that's the case. But I don't remember. Because I've messed this up before where I'm like level 2 on like disc 3 because I did the opposite of what I was supposed to. Like I would, if you transform in a Dragoon like all the time, I'm pretty sure that means you build up a lot less SP because you're always using it up. Which means, yeah, I don't know. I forget, but I'm pretty sure the move is to not do Dragoon transformations unless I'm in like a boss battle. For the most part. Yeah, I mean it's up to me. I just that's the goal, and I've messed up the logic there before. Where like I did the opposite where I was constantly transforming. And suddenly I had like really low Dragoon levels like pretty late in the game. Excuse me. I also have kind of food on the way, so I'm monitoring that. So I just was giddy to get online and stream. I probably should have waited a bit, but I don't know. I had a lot of fun yesterday, and I wanted to do it again today. Oh, I know exactly how I can check that. Let's do that after all this nonsense. Wait, they might not show you that. I don't know if they show you your SP experience, like your Dragoon level experience. Yeah, there's a lot of information they don't really communicate to you in this game. My favorite was the fact that, like, I didn't realize this until, like, my last playthrough. But your magic, like, your attack items deal damage based on the user's magic stat. Which I had no idea. And that suddenly makes Shanna, like, a really useful character. Because you can just have her throw attack items every turn and deal, like, crap tons of damage. Instead of waiting for her to build up a Dragoon level and, you know, playing defense. But, like, yeah, I always thought the mage characters were just kind of, like, shitty just because, like, you could only use magic in Dragoon form, but, like, the attack items, like, that mechanic is a game changer, and I don't know why they don't tell you that. It's kind of goofy. It's funny though, because like I've been playing this game. This is like one of the first games I ever played. Like I got it when I was like 8 when it came out, and I've just every couple years I got to do another playthrough because it's wonderful. I love this game. Yeah, I looked at the speedruns because I was considering doing one, because I'm a mad lad. And I like to make myself miserable, but yeah, I saw that like the main, like the meta for that is like a Shanna / like Miranda run. Like you just let everyone die, and then just Miranda or Shanna just kind of carries. I didn't actually watch a speedrun of it. I just read the guide, and that was kind of my understanding. I want to get into speedrunning. It's just the games that I would want to speedrun are like really difficult endurance like kind of speedruns. Like most of the games I really enjoy are just RPGs that are like 40-hour games, which is that's a lot to take on for like your first speedrun. Right. I did watch I think it was either last year's GDQ or the year before. There was a really amazing kind of like relay Final Fantasy IX speedrun. It was like 10 hours long. It was really cool. And like I'm definitely interested in doing that, but like it's God, that's just a marathon. Like I could totally play a game for 10 hours in a row. I just the amount of it's like that coupled with just nailing everything for that long. With getting down to every little, menu and like it's just so meticulous a lot of these runs. It's a lot to learn. Yep, that's it. I'm already low on... Oh, because the stupid ice magic. Alright, well... Yeah, we'll do Dart for this. We'll do some Dragoon stuff for this one, because it's kind of... It's a fake boss fight, basically. Oh, they're all... Yeah, so I definitely don't want to do that then. Sure. Probably Dart, honestly. I mean, like, story-wise, I really like Rose. Like, narratively, my favorite character is Rose, like, by a long shot. Gameplay-wise, I like Dart. Dart's just crazy good. On the other end of the spectrum, Shanna really annoys the shit out of me. There's a lot of wasted potential there, IMO. That's like the only thing that bothers me about this game. Now that I know that like the attack items thing is so busted, like I use her a lot, or at least I keep her level high so that boss fights are a lot easier. But like, just story-wise, she's just kind of... Her personality is, I'm in love with Dart, and that's basically it. And it's just kind of okay. Like, she has a cool backstory, and her, how she fits into the narrative is cool. Just like, I don't know, personality-wise, she just doesn't really do anything for me. Oh, just like disagree on what? On like what I'm talking about, like writing-wise with her, or like her as a party member, or what? Yeah. I mean, I don't know. Most of the I mean, like... Maybe I'm wrong, and maybe I find out that I'm wrong, because I haven't played this game in like a year or so. But like, I just remember... I mean, so far, this is pretty much tracked that like every piece of dialogue Shanna has is something to the effect of, I really like Dart. I'm exaggerating a little bit. It's not that she has like no personality. That's not fair. That's an overstatement. I'll totally cop to that. it's just like that's just like she spends so much time talking about that, and it just feels really heavy-handed. I guess that's my main. That's probably what bothers me more than like. It's not that she doesn't have a personality. That's not fair to say. Yeah, after disc 2, everything's great. Oh, nice. That's fair. Yeah, you know, I'll cop to the fact that was probably poor phrasing on my part, for sure. But yeah, I do totally agree. After the second disc, she's great. Because like I think it's just the will they won't they trope that just kind of annoys me. Like it's just kind of, I don't know. Yeah, true enough. But I also want to say what I mean is like sometimes I say something and I'm not thinking about it. Like I'm not just walking it back because someone disagreed with me. I realized that like after like you saying something made me think about that statement and realize, oh yeah, I guess she does have a personality. She just kind of like a lot of her dialogue is focused on dirt, but like she's not just like a nothing character. That's all. Fuck, I'm getting distracted. Super fair. I definitely I will say that like I agree that she gets better after disc 2 though. Like that's that's the point where I actually, because I think it's just like the will they won't they dynamic that just really annoys me. And once that like finally just resolves, it's like, okay, now we can actually have like now that that's not just like such a focal point, since everyone knows that it's going to happen, like from the word go, it makes things a little bit more engaging, I think. If you'll excuse me, I'm just gonna check on. It works. Okay. All right. I have some Grubhub on the way. Excuse me for being rude. I have to check on that every once in a while. Yeah, additions are great, aren't they? Gotta love additions. That's probably that probably bothers me more than anything about her. Just like, just build wise, just that she has no additions. Like she builds SP super quick once you level up her her Dragoon level, which is neat. But like, you're dark type, aren't you? Shit, it's not gonna be any good. Just gonna kill you. That's the thing I don't right. See, that's something I remember reading about, like the when you say the epic monsters, when you see the epic monsters, are you talking about the like the weird monsters that you can't damage? Yeah. That's what I thought. Yeah, I remember reading about how to beat them once, and I just... Yeah, the last time I did this, I read up on them a little bit, and I totally, completely already forget. Is it just like Shayna can kill them? Is that all it is? Or is there, like, some other like, quirks to them? Because I'm always... I just do casual runs of this just because I like it. This is always going to be chill stream, I think. Just kind of what I want the vibe to be. God, I love the music in this game too. This one always gets me. And there's Stardust here somewhere. It's not over here, is it? Oh, it's right here. Oh, that makes sense. Okay, that rings a bell now that you mention it. Get confused weapon. Right. Right. So they have to damage themselves. Okay. Neat. I might have to play around with that. I'm already I initially was just like, I'm just going to play through the story and not really do a bunch of side stuff. And I'm already gathering Stardust because it was requested. Mm-hmm. Attack rating. Are you talking about hit rate or... I mean, you probably aren't, because... What do you mean the one for attack rating? Hit rate. Okay, got it. Right. I already have one of those. Well, it's a War God amulet, yeah, and it's on Lavitz, who shouldn't have anything right now because he's not in the party. I'll throw that on her. I have the shield on her right now just to keep her alive, but I think Dart probably could use that more. There's like several. There's like War God's. Oh, I have two of them already. There's like War God's amulet. There's War God calling. There's Ultimate War God. There's all these different. I mean, if I didn't see it, like I wouldn't have known that. I would have totally. You don't need Panic Guard yet. I'm not at the verge yet. What does our stats look like? 32 defense. 40 attack. Oh god. Yeah, I don't know if I've forgotten that. Is that the item you get through the stardust, like by getting all the Stardust? Story time. I'm actually gonna leave the Night Shield on her for now. I think. I'll just throw that on you. You have trouble hitting people too. Oh, did I even give him the lance? That was the whole reason I opened up this menu. I didn't. Yeah. Oh, right. Right. Oh, I totally remember that. Yeah, I've gotten that before. I might go shopping. What's my items look like? I hate the inventory limit in this game. Hate it. Zero fun. You seem to have a lot of know-how. Do I What the hell is his name? The Lohan merchant guy that you run into at the volcano. Do you... Davos. Can you buy from him before the Verge fight? Or am I gonna have to go back to Bale and buy items? Shit. Yeah, I'll probably backtrack and... That Verge fight can kind of suck. Although I might just be remembering it. By the garden. Oh, by guarding. Sorry. Yeah. Yeah, good point. Fuck it. We're good. I'm just random encounters into the boss fight anyways. Yeah. I'll be fine. I always play play on the safe side because when a lot of my memories of playing this game were when I was like 8 and a lot less capable with these things. So like there's several bosses that I just like can burn right through that I'm always like, oh, I don't know about this one. And then I play the game again and I'm like, oh yeah, that's right. I can just always beat this one now. I remember there was one time I got a panic guard because there was one time that I just really got destroyed by that status effect move that the Verge does. Like, I think I got, like... I remember, like, getting several party members, like, getting confused, which was pretty much, like, a death sentence at that point. But, yeah, I'll just keep healing. Yeah, I always forget about the guard feature. I mean, like, it's there obviously, but like I never think of using it just for passive healing. At least not early on. Because I'm just so used to like traditional RPG rules of like, you're low on health, you have to use an item, or you have to cast a spell or whatever. Oh, I'm just gonna keep healing up, because why not? I'm so glad I got a capture card for this. This was not fun on an emulator. It was fine, but there was just like a couple things that were a little bit off about it. I've streamed this before using an emulator, and it went alright, but It also doesn't run as well just because my computer is not the greatest. So the fact that I'm just capturing instead of having to run the software is also a plus. Check my food. Still in the works, huh? Angel robe. I'll take a look at that. I have a weird and I suppose this will get better the more I stream, but there's this like kind of binary thing where like I'm either really engaged in chat or I'm paying attention to the game and ignoring chat. So there's like a lot of things that'll just happen and that I won't be paying attention to, which is actually kind of why I'm doing this game, because I've played it a lot, so I can kind of just passively, you know, autopilot through it. But I didn't see if I got that yet or not. Oh, right. Remember I have some KO with a given property. Yeah, I remember that one. Oh no, you're fine. I'd much rather talk to chat. Like it's me who I want to figure out a balance there, because I think the streams are more fun when there's like a conversation going. I have the power wrist. I don't know why I opened up my menu. There was no reason to do that. Oh, because I was going to check for the robe that I don't have. It was just like a queued up action that I didn't need to do. I'm so hungry. This food gets here soon. And Dart can just not get a break. Leave him alone! Leave Dart alone! On another note, is the sound okay? I had some issues with this yesterday, and I think I fixed them, but like my voice was like pitch shifted because the USB cable I was using was bad. Cool, great. Yeah, I had like a shitty USB cable and it didn't carry enough power, I guess. So my mic was all funky. Let's move down. Oh, I always forget. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. misinterpreted that. I thought that was going to make me climb the thing. Oh boy. Let's just let Rose deal with him. Jesus, dude. I don't think I've failed a single edition in like, what, now like 6 hours of gameplay? I just have the muscle memory. It's just there forever now. The Dragoon editions are a different story because they're a little trickier, but I'm getting a little bit more consistent with those. To the left. All right. Excuse me. Do I have an order on the way? Great. Cool. Alright. Probably in about 20 minutes to a half hour. I'll be taking a little break to eat. I might not even do that. I might try to multitask, but we'll see. I got something that's clean-ish. Yeah, I mean, I figured everyone would be chill with it. You gotta eat, you know? But, this will be the first, like, my first meal of the day at this point, because I don't have food in my house, and I wanted to, I don't know, be economical about it, I guess. But I am super, super hungry right now. Let me give Dart the Knight Shield. Yeah, that's a fair point. So here's the full story. Here's what I'm omitting about that. Oh, you have that. Yeah, why not? Here's what I'm omitting in this, is that I was supposed to go grocery shopping today, and I had like a list of a bunch of crap I was going to get, and I was going to pay my taxes, which I still haven't done, and all this other business. And I could not find my wallet because I'm a mess. And I still haven't located it. I spent like several hours looking for it. So that was fun. So I kind of have been, you know, this is like the only option I have, unfortunately, because my card is on file with Grubhub. So that's the money I can spend. But hopefully I can dig that up very soon. I just need to clean my apartment until I find it. So in that context, I'm trying to be some. In that context, I'm trying to be frugal and just order once a day instead of like twice or 3 times or whatever. But yeah, that's as frugal as it gets given my current dilemma, unfortunately. Heh, frugal. It's a character in this game. It's a big fat dude. Why did I do that? Yeah, that's the idea. I don't know why I did that either. That's the idea behind this. I got like a couple orders, and I'm hoping that one of them can be tomorrow's lunch or something. Unfortunately, that's kind of where I'm at. Oh, here we are. Oh, what is this? And what can I use? Or throw away or whatever. I'm just gonna toss a charm potion, because I'm really not gonna be using them a lot. Got the 6 stone now. So you said the 6 stone doesn't work on bosses? I think that was mentioned. Okay, about halfway there. Wish this game had tents. That would be a cool thing. Holy fuck. Maybe that was a mistake. Buster, hey. Come here, bud. Come on. Buster, hey. Come here. Come here. Where are you from, by the way? Oh, nice. Yeah, I wish I made 30K a year. That'd be great. I'm not, like, super bad with money. I just, like, don't make a lot. Right now, it's just an issue with, like, me being a doofus and losing my wallet. I have no idea where the hell it went, but, like, I've survived on a lot less than, 37K. My main job before all of this, well, that confirms that I'm doing the right thing with Dragoon levels. My main job before all of this happened was I was a stagehand, just for like local events and stuff. And obviously that job does not exist right now. But it was pretty inconsistent, and there was a lot of feast or famine kind of things, like where one week I would make like $2,000, and you know, another week I have no work at all. So you have to learn how to be clever with your money. But right now I have, like, I'm a full-time student, and I get a little bit of money from that, and then just whatever I get from unemployment. So it's pretty tight. We are almost here, huh? Yep, another 5 minutes or so. Wow, it's like magic. And yeah, on the subject of minimum wage, ours is about $7.25, which I don't know. It depends on what your job is, and like a lot of people will do these jobs that just completely fuck them by giving them like 5-hour shifts 5 days a week. So then their entire availability is basically used up, but they only get like part-time hours. That's pretty common, unfortunately. So you end up in situations where people are making like, obviously not $300 a month, but like around double that. There's a lot of people who live on like 800. I'm not sure what like the cost of living is in the Balkan though. Okay. anything. Yeah, we got a lot of that here too. Definitely a lot of nepotism going on in our country right now. A lot of corruptions. Oh my god, corruption's terrible here. Like, I don't know. I really want to use the healing breeze, but I also don't. Oh, we'll hold on to it. I'll probably need it. So, yeah, I mean, like, there's a lot about U.S. politics that is, I mean, I can't imagine there's like that high of a view of us anymore. I don't know if there ever was. Obviously, I'm pretty insulated here from the outside world, especially now. But like, we're pretty corrupt, unfortunately, and it's like legal to be like the level of. We have like some anti-corruption laws, but like the kind of things that are legal in this country, as far as like taking money from like corporate donors and like, you know, using you know, political office to just kind of put money in your like the things that are just like the definition of corruption are like a lot of it's like legal in this country. Oh yeah, to an extent. I mean, I'm not. I can only speak to the place that I live in. I'd never, you know. I know some very general vagaries about like other countries, but you know, I haven't lived there, and I can't really speak to other people. I just know like we like to pretend that we're not. We like to pretend like we're just this like bastion of like democracy and whatever, and like we've got a lot of issues. And I do know like a lot of like United Nations countries have anti-corruption laws now, and we just kind of like the things that we do are considered unethical in like a lot of different places. Like I think the UK has laws that we don't. I know a lot of Western Europe does. I don't need charm potions. They don't matter. Just keep tossing them. But yeah. Showing my colors here a little bit politically, but like. And that one's, yeah, Spearfrost, great. All about that. Definitely gonna need that. Because I am not running from battles in this game, so don't need the charm potions. But yeah, agreed on the yeah, like it's an issue in every country for sure. I'd be shocked to find one where it isn't. Unfortunately, a bit of a thing where people in positions of power like to use those positions to stay in power, to expand their power, to just, I don't know. I'm not being super articulate about this, but I think you get where I'm coming from. Just gonna keep healing. Also going to check. Yep. Oh, great. They just kind of dropped it off. All right, BRB. Food's here. Get down, bud. Thank God. Okay. Oh, something there. Okay. You guys make one more second here. Hey, yeah, absolutely. I agree with you on that 100%. People in power, like, once upon a time, this was just like, it was like a duty. It wasn't like this thing to, it's like our relationship with that kind of stuff is just really messed up. Like, it should be, you're a public servant, you know, you're not like no one's beholden to you. You are, you know, you work for the people you represent. And we just really lost a lot of perspective like that. Like the things that we tolerate in the United States are insane. The things that we're just like okay with that don't seem to bother people. It's crazy. Like in other countries, like if you raise their taxes a little bit, they'll like burn down City Hall. Like France takes no shit at all. Like people tolerate a lot less in a lot of other countries. I don't know. Once again, don't know a lot about the Balkans, but I know Guatemala basically set a council building on fire because of some really bad stuff that their government was doing. Like it's just like that doesn't seem to happen here. Like there's a lot of civil unrest here, but like it's not the same as like our threshold's a lot higher. Like there has to be something crazy for us to really get riled up. I don't know why, really. Hey, thanks for the follow. Appreciate it. Yep. Exactly. That's exactly it. Well, great. These are actually the kind of the conversations I like to have on my stream. Now, I used to avoid topics like this just because I was trying to play it safe, but like, I don't really care anymore. I just want to have, you know, I just want to talk. I'll talk about anything, you know. But yeah, thanks for the follow though. And Summer Fantasy Nick, thank you very much for the follow. Sorry, not wearing my glasses. And I'm gonna try to at least make some level of progress. This being an RPG, it's except philosophy. Yeah, I always thought that I'd be like super into philosophy, and I'm taking an ethics course this semester, and I kind of hate it. Like it kind of really bothers me because there's just a lot of like, it just feels like, it just kind of sounds like duh, but like it just feels really like ideological. in like the bad way. Like it just feels like there's so many people just making these hard and fast rules about how life is, and like it's just such nonsense a lot of the time. Like right now, I know you just said I can talk about anything except philosophy, and now I'm talking about philosophy. But like, right now I'm studying this guy. It's Immanuel Kant, who has like this theory that's called deontology, which is basically the idea that your like what your intent is all that matters, and like the consequences of your action don't matter at all, which is stupid as hell. And I have to type 5 pages on why that's dumb. And it's just like it's stupid. Like it's common sense that that's bad. Games, martial arts, weapons, medicine, economy, war, religion, food, art. Great, yeah. I can talk about some of those things. I can certainly talk about games. Medicine. Nice, man. That's great. Sure. Yeah, absolutely. There's a lot of good stuff. Dude, Armored Core. That's awesome. I remember Armored Core. That's another nostalgic game for me. 10 and 10 2. I somehow have avoided talking about Final Fantasy a lot. But, like, that's probably on purpose. I'll sub a mine for... I don't need the Sun Rhapsody, but I'll sub this for something. I don't need those. Actually, I don't need spirit potions in general. But like... I'm a huge Final Fantasy fan. It's probably my favorite series. In my last stream, I talked for a really long time about it. Because I had a viewer who hadn't played 9 or 6, and I gave them like the long sell on why they're awesome. Why do I keep doing this? Oh, do you know what's in that chest? Before I toss out something I need. Inventory space is just always killing me. I have 4 mine purifiers, so I'm probably okay. Wow. Oh, that's use. I want discard. I have too many. You know what? I don't know what my total vanishing. I don't need that. Does total vanishing work on the on like the special enemies at all? Fuck it. I'm just gonna get rid of the attack item. Attack ball. Yeah, that's I usually don't hold on to them. Sometimes I'm just, when I'm in a bind, I'll use them, but like sachets. Okay, so we're almost at the verge here. Yeah, you get the one. That's what you use on the. That's what you use on Django. Oh wow. What boss is that? Oh, is it? It's the wolf, isn't it? Or maybe I'm remembering that wrong. Should I leave Shanna in? Oh, the Wendigo. Okay. Right. Oh, right. I don't think I've ever done that, but I think I've seen someone do that before. All right, big verge hours. You know what? I'm gonna. Nah, it's like, what do I want to play, offense or defense is basically the call I'm making right now. It's a good idea. Let's do that. Don't... Oh, I'm just gonna stay here. I usually don't intentionally get into fights with these guys. He's just gonna run into me on its own, right? Come on. How do I get in a fight with a fish? I've only done it on accident. There it is. I just wasn't in, I was a little bit too far over, I guess. Yeah. Oh, it's only 6 o'clock. Hey, where is that? Ah, yeah. I appreciate the advice quite a lot. That's an excellent point. That's the kind of common sense I lack in pretty much every situation. That was definitely an autopilot moment there. Yeah, what's your favorite Metal Gear Solid? I know you mentioned that. First one? That's a good choice. 3 is definitely my, like, far and away my favorite. 3 is, I think Snake Eater is absolutely brilliant. But I don't know, it's a crowded field for second place. I'd probably say 1 is my second favorite as well. Or is up there as well for me. And And then I guess it would be 2 and then 4. And I actually haven't played 5. I don't know why I own it. I should probably play through that, but... Yeah, I haven't done 5 yet. Oh my god. Seriously? Alright, I'm gonna not linger here this time. There we go. Oh boy. Oh, shit. That's okay. I forgot to throw a panic guard on Dart, but whatever. We're here now. Can't undo that. Most likely I'll be fine. Boy, I remember the first time I encountered this boss. It is just so cool. Such a cool design. The second one is like crazy. Alright. I think he has pretty good, Sparkman's fine. I think he has pretty good, magic defense, if I'm remembering correctly, but... What the hell, let's see what it does. It's not great. I probably should use my Dragoon editions now. Jeez, excuse me. Ah, shit. can't remember if Flame Shot would be more effective or not, but like given that I didn't do a ton of magic damage there, or maybe that's, I don't know. Contextually, it seemed like a little low, but what do I know? We'll use burnouts. Ah! Shit. Finger slipped. That is why I'm glad I brought Shanna. Because that just completely destroys Lavitz. Buster! Come on, buddy. But Lavitz would also deal a lot more damage to him, so it was kind of like a trade-off. I considered going back and switching. But I know he really just gets bodied by that. That's fine. There we go. That's much better. That's what I want to see. See what our attack damage is like. Oh, already low on health. Great. Yeah, we're fine. It's not worth using attack items. That's just not enough damage. Right. Shit. Yeah! Wow, he didn't even do it. Didn't even do the status move. That's awesome. Yeah, right. GG, well played. Yeah, I that's like from when I was a kid and I actually like struggled with this fight. Because like a lot of my first impressions of this game were from when I was an 8-year-old. Oh, Firebird's a piece of cake. Firebird's a joke. It always has been a joke. Fairbrand can be a little tricky. Usually it's just like take care of Griam first and then you're okay, but because he does the real damage. Nah, I'm fine. I'm fine. I haven't even used any healing items. Does the dragon do more damage? I think the dragon does a lot. Dragon does a lot of damage, but it's not consistent. Like every time Griham moves, he attacks you, whereas the dragon does like a lot of status effect shit. Like he has like poison and fear and stuff. 6 one, half dozen the other, I'd imagine, but like. Usually I take out Griham first. I think he also has less health, but I could be remembering that wrong. I've never done a run of this game, so I'm definitely like I feel like when you speedrun this game, it's you get to know it on a different level than just like casual playthroughs. even though I've played through this like at least like 10 or 12 times. It's not the same as like learning like the ins and outs of everything in the game. Like you know what the chests are. Like that's a different level for sure. This is the... Which one is this? Mm-hmm. I'm just like... I just think it's neat. Like I have a basic understanding of just like stats and RPG mechanics, and I just like this game. And I have, yeah, Stardust. I'm starting to start at important items. Stardust. I'm starting to get. I'm starting to remember where all of them are. Bale, I totally forgot because there's like 6 of them, and they're in like weird places. But usually it's like if you see a fireplace, there's Stardust there. I don't know. I'll probably... I mean, if you're still watching, I'll totally just refer to you. But if not, I'll probably get a guide going. 162146. What am I doing here? No, we want Shanna, for sure. Oh! 162146. Okay. I think I got both Stardust and Hoax. I got the one in the fort. Okay, here's this boss fight. Yeah, this one's a joke, so... Like... Yeah. We good. Let's do it. And I guess there's 4 in Lohan. Fort Lohan, because yeah, great. That's what I figured. Cool. That makes sense. So yeah, I don't have the one at Celis, but I'm gonna get to go back there anyways. After Helena Prison, so I'll just nab it then. I totally missed that one though. Alright, now's your time to shine. Yeah! Just because I'm... Yeah. I like that. I love that attack animation. Just jerking off a fire pillar. It's pretty funny. A little late on that one. Is this the fireball thing? I wonder if I even want to worry about them. You're still in blue health, so maybe. What the hell, why not? Ah! Shit. Fucking finger slipped again. Alright, last one, let's make it count. Great. That's gotta be it. Almost. This fucking move. Oh, it doesn't do anything, wow. What a joke. It always looks like a way more intimidating than it is. Or did it... Yeah. Just because why not? Okay. Okay, so is it just me, or does it look like she's peeing? Because that is always what I read from that. Red Eye Stone. It totally does, though. Like, that's a weird animation for sure. Well, I'm glad of the first to do something. All right. Red Eye Stone, which is useless for a pretty long time. Yeah. 50G. Oh, big whoop. I think he only has items right now. Maybe. Yeah. I do want those. Yeah, I definitely... Because they're wind, right? Yeah, they're wind. I definitely want those. Alright. Oh, I was going to throw away some items. Holy shit, I have 6 Mind Purifiers. I do not need that many. That thing sucks. Yeah! Yeah, that'd be cool. Fuck it, don't need that. Goodbye. And I don't really need that either. Okay. We'll just get 5 of them. Leaves a couple slots for whatever I run into. Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. I definitely don't need as many mind purifiers. I'm going to toss a few of those. All right. Yeah, I can vibe with that. I usually overstock on this kind of stuff. At the very least, we'll do like 3 of each. Or at the most, I guess. A lot of sun wraps. I have a lot of... I haven't used any healing items in this entire area. We're being fiscally conservative. Right. Right, yeah, that's a good point. Yeah, fear isn't that much of an issue, and neither is... That's a good point. What do you say you had 2 and 3? 2 body, 3 mind? Yeah, I can vibe with that. Let's do that. Angel's Prayer is obviously a different story. I want to hold on to those. I'm just going to get... I think my lucky number is 6 here. I'm going to get 1 more pellet, and we're going to leave. I think I'm super good on everything else, though. 4 is fine. Dancing Ray. Yeah, we're good on everything else. Cool. All right. Moment of truth. You know, fight the Dragoon. Yeah. Definitely appreciate the constant stream of advice. It's been very nice to have. As familiar as I am with this game, I am definitely a bit rusty, and also less familiar than your average runner, speedrunner. Yeah, that I do know. The what's it? The shrine, not shrine. The spring at the bottom. I think I am gonna have Lavitz on my team just for story reasons. I think I might have to, actually. I think he might be forced into your party. No, that's for... I'm thinking of a different fight. That's for Return to Helena. Frugal. Alright. Alright. Cool, cool, cool. Goodness. No, what's not sitting well here? Oh my. Damn. Rose is not like other girls. Hashtag not like other girls. I remember my first playthrough, I could not figure out what I was supposed to do. I don't know why in retrospect, because they kind of lay it out for you. But like I couldn't figure out where to get the spring water with the bottle. Or it was where to get the bottle, that was the issue. Like there's like you have to talk to such and such and then this happens. There's like a that thing in Lohan. I remember that was probably one of the first times I had to use a guide because I was just like, what do I do? They are playing brother and sister. Except not really. Alright, here we go. Oh, I have to touch all like the tendrils and stuff. Forgot about that part. Y'all would probably be dead. Just for me to be completely pedantic. Oh, just like... I don't know. I might be misreading that height, but like, that seems like a long way to fall to just be like totally fine. Oh, is that what happened? Oh, okay. Maybe I wasn't paying it. Maybe I just missed that dialogue. See, I didn't know that. Because that was always like, wow, they just are totally chill. Yeah, I didn't know there was a manga. That's cool. I should probably give that a read. Ah, there's my first flubbed combo. Like 7 hours in. Oh boy. Da, da, da. Jeez. Okay. Ooh, nice. Oh, well, that's good. That could have been not fun. What was I gonna do? Oh, I was gonna check on my additions. I'm gonna switch to Albert. I'm sorry, not Albert yet. To Lavitz for a bit, so I can work on his additions. Probably a good idea. Right. Okay. There's that. Oh, there's that one too. Oh, so this is all basically useless. Hopefully that last item is worth something. I'm trying to think. Wait. Oh yeah, that's a good point. I should just use them up whenever I'm... or just in general, right? Because it just keeps going. I don't know why I openly use it. But yeah. Right, only in battle. I didn't mean to... I just like will just like open my menu for no reason. I keep doing that for some reason. I think I was just looking to verify that I had a spirit potion, but I already know I did, so I don't know why. I did that. But yeah, that's a good point. I should do that. I never thought about that though. It was like, I don't know why I never thought about that, because it makes pretty basic sense. Is there a... I haven't been up here, because that's the last... Oh, I totally have. What am I talking about? I just went up there. Wait. Did I, though? Oh, is that right? That's... yeah. Yep. You are correct. How did I get to that last item? Shit, dude. Okay. Ah, right. I haven't gone that way. You're right. Oh boy, did I really just do that? Okay. Huh. Yeah. I mean, there's no reason to not go down and heal. May as well do that. I want to have Lavitz in my party. I don't know how much sense that makes to do that, though. So I have Shannon with the pellets, and I have... what's it? Shannon with the pellets, and I have Rose who has Astral Drain, which I probably am going to want. Fuck it, I'll be fine either way. We'll just... Her fart heal. It's right. This is like the only point in the game where it's like really useful. It like very quickly just becomes like, which like conceptually it's a really good ability, but it just doesn't really do anything in the late game. Fuck it, dude. We're just gonna do this, because why not? The only thing I'm worried about is there's some nasty physical attacks. Yeah, exactly. It's like, why even... I wish it scaled a little bit better, like healing potions and stuff, too. But that's not how it works mechanically, so obviously it can't do that. Fuck it, why not? We'll do it this way. This is a very... I like Rose because Rose is kind of, like, balanced. Right. Alright. Graham, let's go. This is a pretty great moment. But yeah, I guess Lavitz is good to have in this fight too, because I mean, like, it doesn't matter that much because his magic defense is abysmal, but he's at least like he's wind type, so it's somewhat offset by that. Both. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, dude. Let's go. This is like the classic villain. Before I kill you, let me divulge all of this information, because you're totally going to die, and this will be of no use to you because you'll be dead. Hell yeah. Let's go. Love the boss music. Big fan. Yeah, we'll do the usual thing and... Actually, if I'm remembering this correctly... Well, let's test out my theory here. Yep. Okay, so he is pretty weak to magic. I mean... Yeah. Alright. Yeah, let's go for it. I can't remember if Graham's the same way. I assume, like, a lot of times they mimic, like, the character in your party, like, of that type, stat-wise. Like, Linus is, like super... Like, Linus is a mage. Graham, I think, is also... They're pretty weak to magic. Both of them, I think. But, obviously, as per always, I think you probably know that better than me. This is more me just trying to recall. But yeah, that attack item did completely fuck him up. At least in the... I guess it wasn't that much damage, but... Oh, yeah, never mind. Not like anything crazy, just like... It was good damage. Alright. Yeah, that's my main concern. If I didn't buy all those pellets, I probably wouldn't have brought Shanna, but I went to the trouble, so I figured I may as well use them. Just heal her, because she's just going to take too much damage. Should have had her heal herself, maybe, but it's whatever. Oh, that's a good point. long time ago, a guide told me to always kill Graham first. But a lot of guides don't know what the hell they're talking about, so... gotta be quicker than that. I've relied on the information from several like game facts guides that just completely, just really misled me. Ah. Nice. Yeah, I can usually get to 190 now. I used to never be able to get to level 4 damage with those, but... Oh boy. Yep, that's not that bad. That same type defense is pretty great. Oh god. Yeah, that's a much better strategy. Oh boy. May as well use them up. Ah! Come on. Alright, last one. Yeah, my button mashing skills aren't amazing. Ah. Okay. Okay, that's not good. Nope. Literally just puts you on a cross. He has a special attack where he just crucifies you. Okay, so you're now mostly useless. Yeah, I probably should have just left Rose in and just had them use the items. I have real mental tunnel vision on these kind of things where the thought that just was in my head the whole time was like, Shanna's the magic user, Shanna's the magic user, and it's like, yeah, and Rose and Dart also have decent magic stats and aren't super squishy. Alright. I'm not even worried. You're gonna be dead. Do you hold on to the powerful magic, like downburst and those kind of things, like the powerful elemental magic? I imagine that would be super useful for Kongol later. That's usually where I use it, I think. Hmm. Hmm. Yeah. Yeah, I like holding on to them just because they're like they're in limited supply, but they also take up your very limited inventory space. So I think I've thrown out. I usually end up throwing out a few of them just because whatever. I think downburst I'll totally use on Kongol though because that's a good thing for that. I can't think of another. I guess Garrick is Earth type too. I think, but there's not a ton of bosses that come to mind immediately. Am I pronouncing that wrong? The Garrick from like the gang on disc 2. Am I saying that right? Proper nouns. You know how it is. Yeah, yeah. I am. That is right, Garrick. Yeah. There isn't like a ton of. I don't know. There's not like a ton of bosses to hold on to any of those individually. The wind one's nice because wind magic is just useless because Albert has no magic stat wise. But like, there's not much use in hold on to like water or fire or any of the ones where there's actually like really good elemental magic already. Yeah, I'd imagine. That makes sense. Yeah, because like Dragoon magic, Earth and Wind Dragoon magic, and Thunder Dragoon magic isn't great either, honestly. But especially Earth and Wind Dragoon magic is just outside of the non like not the damaging ones. Like Rose Storm is great. Where do you get meteor falls from? Did they sell those in Bale and I just didn't? I think they did sell them in Bale. I should have grabbed some. No Rose Storms and speedruns, eh? Yeah, in Bale. That is like that is a big part of like A lot of the tricky boss fights are just constant Rose Storms. Like Linus, I'm always using Rose Storms because that will save my life in that fight. What's the exploit for getting through that one? Because that fight's just bullshit. Maybe it's just the usual. Yeah, that's the cheapest fight in the entire game. The fact that she can attack 6 times in a row, and she has water magic, which is obviously Dart is weak to. It's a nightmare, man. And using Rose Storm would mean bringing Albert, who is weak to magic, so there's a huge trade-off there. I never know whether to go for, like, go on a full offensive and just try to kill her really quickly, or try to play defense. And bring some like high magic defense party members. I think I usually have Rose because she uses dark magic, which makes Rose have a little bit more survivability. But Dart just gets destroyed in that fight. I love how they're like, there's this herb, but it doesn't exist. It's a made-up thing. It's imaginary. And they're like, we're going to go find it. Let's do it. Yeah, I'm sure it is. Yeah, that's probably, for me, the 3 hardest fights in Dragoon for me is Linus, like the first Linus fight, the Guardian Stone thing, this like the Dragoon Staff Guardian, and Divine Dragon are all pretty nasty. Grand Jewel, thank you. Did I get a heal? No, I'm go rest. Oh, two would be even worse. Yeah, the ghost, because you can't take out the you can't take out any of the parts. You have to just fight it. I've actually never. I don't think I ever did the ghost Dragoons. Yeah, I always struggle with that fight. I think I could do Fairbrand. I did the Fairbrand and whatever that other one is, the Rigol or whatever. I did those Ghost Dragoons last time I played through this. But I usually just skip Divine Dragon because it's just a pain in the ass. I think I'll probably go for it this time because why not? That's fair. Yeah, Lloyd can be a pain in the dick. I usually don't have problems with Lloyd, though. Like, Lloyd doesn't stick out as a boss I really struggled with. Grand Jewel is a nightmare. That's just really... Django's up there, too. Although I have a little bit of an easier time with Django. You'll still probably see me die to him. Alright. Gonna get focus in and do stuff now. I'm not super worried about Stardust right now because I'm gonna come back here anyways. I'm not really worried about anything. Unless there's some essential item I should nab while I'm here. Obviously, I'm going to check out the shops. Okay. Don't care about it, either of those, really. Oh, Django is also... That's where I use it, because Django is Earth type, I think. I'm pretty sure I use Downburst there. Just out of desperation. I don't have as much trouble as I used to with that fight, but it's a nasty one for sure. Like, it's definitely top 5 hardest. Okay, yeah, I don't need any of this shit. I'm good. Let's go check out the weapon store. Yeah. Yeah, and I'll nab all that when I come back. And Drake, I think, is dark, which I don't have any light magic, unfortunately. I just kind of... Drake is the bandit. That's the bandit you have to fight at the shrine. Is he wind? Oh. Really? Oh, I'm probably getting him mixed up with the other bandit boss, which is Mappy. Mappy's dark. Alright. Angel Scarf. Yeah. Not having a Dragoon Stone for a while sucks. And also the instant... I just hate any instant death moves. I just think they're cheap. I don't like them. I'll take really nasty status effects any day, but like... yeah, this is where all the big guns are. Reduces damage due to magical attacks. Yeah, okay. That's fair. I guess it depends on what the status effects are. Confusion I really aggressively dislike. I think I would rather just have someone get KO'd than get confusion. But yeah, I don't know. To your right is a chest. They're really hard to make out sometimes. Thank you. There's the angel robe. Much obliged. Secret magical medicine. Now I get to go spend all my money on a bottle, I think. Because I think it ends up being 1,000 gold or something like that. Bottle is free. Enlighten me. What do I do? That's another category in which the guides let me down because they told me I had to pay. I had to pay like it's not a lot of money, but just keep haggling. And does he just give it away? Really? I always haggle, but like, oh wow, great. What the hell? Why did I? That's really stupid. Yeah, the guide I followed like told me I had to haggle him down like several times, but then I had to actually buy it. Yeah, that's right. It's and like it goes down to 100, I think. Oh my god. Why did they ever tell me to buy it? What the hell? Did they just not experiment with that at all? Before writing a guide? Jesus. Well, thanks for that. I appreciate it. Yeah. They always told me, like, the guide I followed when I was younger told me I had to buy it for 100 gold when he drops it down to that price. Which seemed, like, reasonable. Like, that's not expensive or anything, but I had no idea he'll just give it away. That's pretty funny. Alright. Let's go do this. Where are we at? It's only been 2.5 hours. Neat. What, the crazy expensive armor? Like legendary cask and that kind of stuff? I wasn't going to, no. I usually don't get any of those, like, any of the crazy expensive items. Oh, the one here in this fort. Did I just pass something up? Again. They just, those chests just blend into the background for some reason, for me. They don't usually. I wonder if it's like the upscaler I'm using. Okay, cool, great. Oh, I remember, I know what you're talking about. I remember. Right. Yeah, I remember. Now that you mentioned that, that rings a bell. I've gotten it before. I just forgot about it. I have to go back into this stupid... Like, I can't go back up, can I? Yeah, I have to do this shit. It's here. There we are. That's fine. No biggie. Oh, duh. I don't know what I was thinking. I had to do this anyways. I have such a one-track mind sometimes. I don't need to save. Oh, come on. Really? Maybe I'm not remembering. Maybe I'm... Oh, right. No. Yeah. I don't know what I'm doing. Right. I know the chest you're talking about now. The human mind has an incredible ability to just, like, create memories sometimes. It's pretty funny. Like, you'll say, oh, the chest is in such and such location, and I'll, like, form this mental picture, and I'll mistake that for being, like, something I did. So, yeah. I'll be like, oh, yeah, I remember doing that such and such time when I last played this game. And, like, no, you don't. You're just... You're very mistaken. It's kind of funny. That's why a lot of psychologists, sociologists, whatever, like, people's memory is very unreliable. People will swear that they remember something happening a certain way, and it just won't line up with, like, reality. So, it's also... so a lot of them actually argue against, like, memory and, like, witness testimony in general. Which is... that's a tough sell, because, like, if someone saw something happen... Like, if someone physically witnessed, like, a murder or something... Like, that seems like the best way to deal with it, or the only way to deal with it, really, but... There's, like, a lot of mind games you can play with witnesses where you can lead them in a direction that you want and make them remember things that they didn't see and kind of, you know, use a witness to make your case. Yeah, everyone assumes everyone has the best intentions, and it's just not to be cynical, because I try not to be. I try to be a pretty positive, happy-go-lucky person, as much as I can, as much as, you know, as much as I can be without being, like, literally delusional. But, like, yeah, some people just suck. As much as I like to give people the benefit of the doubt and appeal to humanity, and, like, some people just are shit people, and they'll manipulate and do whatever they can to get what they want. Oh, I love the special, but I'm going to save it. I know where you're going with that. I always think of the Richard Cheese cover. Richard Cheese, who did, like, all of the, like, lounge act covers of, like, popular music. Usually, like, something offensive. Like, that's like, he does, like, the jazz, like, the lounge act jazz cover of of Down with the Sickness. And he does a cover of People Equals Shit, which is, it's pretty funny. People equals shit. Alright. My chainmail. I figured as much. I put two and two together there. Okay. I'll give you the chainmail, because you're fine defense-wise. Also shouldn't have a bracelet. Let's give you something. Could give him a power wrist to make him super beefy. That's exactly what I'm going to do. Oh, you have War Gods. Yeah, that's fine for you. What does Dart have? Night Shield. Yeah, that's all fine. I'm good with that. I have... And I didn't get any new weapons, right? Okay. Wait, Scale Armor? Is that what I just... That's what I just had. Okay. Stop second-guessing yourself. We're good. Go to Shrine. Yep. We are on our way. Yeah, I already did heal on the spring. I'm good. Go kill the weird balloon plant monster. Yeah, and Drake's not that big of a deal. I mean, I guess that's fair. Oh, is that right? Yeah. Yeah. I am, like, out of sorts today, dude. I don't know why my head's just, like, in the clouds. How are we looking? Oh, yeah. We'll be fine. It was also the fact, and I'm already, speaking of that, I think I'm already due for that other, since this is all I'm eating today, I'm probably going to eat that other thing of wings. But, like, yeah, I think that's a big part of it, is, like, not eating and just, like, being super hungry. Like, that's not good for your brain either. That's why I've been so out of sorts. Yesterday was pretty good. Mostly, I was mostly on my A game, but like I've been super out of sorts in general. It's just like, yeah, you need sleep and like a steady diet, like all these things that, you know, people talk about being important for your health. It is also important for your mental health, not just your physical health. Gotta take care of yourself. Oh, where am I going? Chests are empty. Surely. Whip them out. Do it. Chloe, Chloe. There's some funky stuff here. I'm pretty sure I can skip this whole area if I remember the, like, because I don't think the codes change, right? They're not, like, random. It's always the same. I mean, I might go through the motions. You know what? Oh. Fuck it. Well, I know now. I was actually gonna say don't tell me so I can actually do the dungeon, but fuck it. Let's just go. It's not that good of a dungeon anyways. It's really short. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, thank you. There's the rock fireflies. Yep. Right. Thank you, thank you. Much appreciated. But yeah, what you were saying about... Oh, is that right? Oh, right! Fuck. What was I thinking of rock fireflies for? I do not remember this game as well as I thought I did. Holy damn. Whatever. Guess I'll keep going with it. Shit. Yep. Really? Did not know that. Right. Yeah, yeah. I think I accidentally stumbled into this on like some subsequent like playthrough. But yeah, I usually end up running right past it. Thanks for the heads up. Yeah, my memory's playing tricks on me today because I thought I remembered there was like an area that had like rock fireflies or something that you could go and heal. They just kind of like hung out in one of the side areas. Yep. Okay. Fireflies in 3 places only. Yep. Right. And I remember exactly where all of those are. Well, I remember where the Giganto one is. I know about the ones in yeah, I remember where the corrupted gravity one is too. One left, one front. Oh. Got the wrong ones. Vice versa, yep. I just realized that. There we go. For some reason, I always try to open that chest. Like, that chest in particular. Yep. Where's that save? Oh, I ran right past it. That one kind of, like, because of the light effects there, it kind of blends into the background. Like, it doesn't really pop out as well as it probably should. Because I ran right past that. Alright. Let's go. Fuck. After this brief random encounter, we will go. Well, I didn't do the long play way of doing this, which is to open every chest and go through the entire area, because of that, all of the different exciting ways that Drake tells you to fuck off. But oh well. Drake's a little annoying. He's not hard, he's just annoying. It's definitely like a little bit tedious as a fight because of this shit. Loud bombs. For some reason that sound effect is like the loudest thing in the entire game. Alright, well. I still don't have Dragoon level 2. Usually I have Explosion by now. I don't know. I think it was probably because I spent so much time just guarding his dart in, excuse me, in Marshland and Volcano and all that. I didn't build up as much SP as I would have liked. shit. Actually, this works out. Oh, is that right? What am I thinking? Bombs and wires. Oh, right! That makes sense, why that would do that. What's her thing? Oh, I'm thinking of her third spell. I'm sorry. I specifically... Shit. I specifically didn't use Rose. I'll probably save Death Dimension for when he does the bombs and the wire, because that's really annoying. Totally gonna do this right now, though. For my boy Lavitz. But I was thinking about her third spell, which is like the insta kill spell. I got that mixed up with Death Dimension. Because obviously I never use that, really. Demon's Gate, yeah. Pretty much useless unless you're going to use it in like random encounters. Wow, that already doesn't do a lot. Is this a flame shot fight? Whatever, fuck it. That's decent. Yeah. Whoa. Okay. Duly noted. Yeah, that's good damage. That's really good damage. That's like half his health, I think, almost. Oh, yeah, almost, maybe. Couldn't hurt. That was close to half health. Here's the wire. He tosses out the bombs like pretty soon after this, I think. Might be wrong. Nah. His health is deceptive though, because when you get him down to the red, he does the healing potion. So he has 50% more health than it looks like he does. He is really squishy though. There's that. And this is where he throws out the wire at the same time, I think. At least I hope it is, because I'm just gonna keep fucking on him, and then just let Rose take care of those, because she has at least one gauge, I think. If I get hit by one of them, it's not a big deal either. Like, they deal decent damage, but they're not going to kill me or anything. There it is. Thank you. Probably should have just guarded there, but whatever. Come on, Rose. Right here. Alright. Thanks for reminding me that I had a different spell than I thought I did. Fuck it, dude. I'm almost through this area. They're not exactly expensive. There we go. Oh, I have Dragoon with him. Probably should have used that. Oh well. Ah, fuck. Whatever. There it is. Cool. And that's a fight. Still no Dragoon level 2. Damn, dude. Imagine, like, doing what Rose did for, like, 10,000 years. 11,000 years, I think. That's wild. That's crazy. Unless I'm getting the lore wrong there, but I'm pretty sure that that's the implication. Come at me. Yeah. Rose is a pretty awesome character. Easily best like most interesting character in this game by far. She's pretty awesome. I say get revenge here, right? I think. So there's a small little continuity slash nit to pick thing, if you like. Since Rose is in your party, Rose doesn't hear you talk about the Black Monster for a long time. I'm pretty sure, like it just doesn't come up for a while while Rose is in your party. So like there's a part where Dart talks about it, where she learns about it for the first time, but like that's mentioned in this scene. So that's a little funny. I never thought about that, but like that's a bit of an epiphany where Rose realizes that that's what Dart's after, and it's like, oh shit. Yes, Your Majesty, coming. I mean, hell, if that's the worst plot hole in your game, you've got a pretty good game. This story is pretty. I mean, it makes sense. There's like nothing in this game that makes me go, "What the fuck?" Like, I don't know. Usually, there's something in most JRPGs that's just like, why? Advancing will bring truth as well as ordeals, and you still want to go? You're not going to like what you learn. Lavitz. Nothing but sacrifice. Fucking Rose. I like the bit of prophecy that she gives there. Gust of Wind Dance. I think that this game has like some bad localization in sections, but like it's pretty well written. Like especially like just story wise, it's pretty well written. There's a lot of good stuff. I think I'm gonna do all of the side stuff except for I'm probably not gonna do Faust. Excuse me. Faust just feels like not worth the effort. Because I mean, I've never fought Faust, but from what I understand, it's supposed to be harder than like any other fight in this game by like a decent margin. Yeah, so I don't think I'm gonna fuck with that really. I'm gonna do the Dead Dragoon stuff. I think I'm gonna try to fight the Ghost Dragons as well. The real treasure. The real treasure was the friends we made along the way. And also this shit ton of gold. Like, I need to get them beforehand, or I can get them from fighting him. Okay. Okay, so I can go... The therapy ring is... Is that the regen ring that, like, gives you health every turn? Oh, yeah. Because there's another area where you can get one of those. Because I always throw that on Dart and give him Soul Eater, which just makes him a monster. Helena's the first place. Okay. How many are there total? Because I know I usually just have one, I'm pretty sure. There's only two. Okay, that makes sense. So you can get the therapy ring before fighting Faust, and then the dragon helm is after. Is that right? There we go. Finally. Oh, something here. Oh, whatever. Okay, cool. Then that's great. I'm all about it. I didn't know that. I'm definitely gonna go there this time. Usually I just avoid it because I'm not gonna do it. But I didn't know you could get a therapy ring. Usually it takes me about 12 hours to get through the first disc, just on a casual playthrough. That's looking like it's going to be pretty much that. Because I imagine it's at least going to take me another 2 hours to get through Helena. Or at least maybe an hour and a half, who knows. It's not that long. Got it. That sounds like... Oh, Jesus Christ. Excuse me. That sounds like... Yeah, it sounds like that's like not that worth it. I mean, I'll give it a go maybe. and I'll just get like styled on. But like, oh, I totally passed the thing. Didn't mean to do that. Maybe it's not there anymore. Fuck it, whatever, we're leaving. Doesn't matter. The only thing that sucks about Soul Eater is that I can't use... Like, I'm pretty much bound to, like, dart constantly having the therapy ring, which makes my strategy a lot less... Like, there are a lot less things I can do. But, like, holy shit, that damage is so good. I'm going to remember that one. Thank you. Appreciate it. Pure beeswax. Yeah, I'll totally give that a go. I've had like a lot of issues with indigestion lately. Like just in general. I also haven't been eating well, which is probably a lot of what it is. Like when I make my own food, I don't have as much in the way of problems. But ordering out is more expensive and less healthy, so shouldn't be too surprised. But yeah, thanks for the tip there. Right, okay. Time to go get my least used character in the game. Not for any particular reason, I just don't end up using Hashel that often. Just always seems to work out that way, that he just always is on the sidelines. Because, like, I think he's just kind of... I can't remember what his stats are off the top of my head. But I remember his magic is really, like, not good. And his attack is pretty decent. But it's not like Lavitz's attack or Kongol's attack. Or Albert's, I guess it would be. Fairly soon, but... Every time I see a chest, I almost just instinctively go open it. It's kind of funny. Alright. Usually the one that gets me is like right after the Drake fight. I'll go and get the actual real chests, and on my way out, I'll be like, oh, cool, a chest. And it's like, oh, okay. Like, I'll just forget about that whole thing right at the end. For anyone watching after the fact, on YouTube or whatever, basically... All the chests are like troll chests in that area, which is why I didn't open any. Basically, Drake, like the bandit that you fight there, just like leaves a bunch of empty chests and just like mocks you the whole time and tells you to fuck off. I considered like just for the stream, like going and opening all of them and doing the area proper. But I guess I opted not to. It's not like you're missing that much anyways. There's like some neat stuff. Like that area is kind of cool, but like no fan of this game is going to be like it's essential that you know have the true Shirley Shrine experience. Was it Albert? Yeah, just or Lavitz. Fucking, it's this way, right? Yeah. Yeah, I'm pro just getting through that. Just like I'm gonna get through all of those stupid mini games that I'm terrible at. That's not a bad idea. I'll have to think of like a clever format for that. But yeah, that's not a bad idea. I might do that. I don't need to save. Just go. Yeah, like it's kind of clever and funny, but I don't know. I might think of a fun way to do that though, where it's not. Yeah. Where it reads well. Man, it's a shame that I was like super talkative yesterday. Like I was just jabbering yesterday, and the whole thing is just like it's not unwatchable. It's unwatchable for me because it's like I just feel embarrassed at how bad the audio sounds. Like the fact that my voice is like pitch shifted is really weird. Which I kind of made light of in the title after the fact, but. I was like jabberjawing away yesterday, and today's a quiet day. Today is a day of reflection. And hot wings. Okay. Oh, it's over here. Well, hey, thanks for hanging out for so long. But it's usually like my goal to have like one semi-consistent, like that's what like oh I'm in the wrong place. Like that's where the bar is for me, is to just have like one person just kind of following along and chatting and whatever. So you have certainly provided that for this stream, and for that I thank you. I'll still be here for a while longer, but just wanted to give you a shout out for that. Oh yeah, this is cool. I now have healing magic. And revives. Which is pretty solid. I think I might give her... And we'll see. I might throw the sapphire pin at her. Just because... It'd be nice. It'd be nice to get the get some free healing magic. I don't know what I'm gonna do right now though. Wait. Explain. How? Because that sounds really fucking cool. But like, how? Magic and moves overlap. Because that will be the thing to get me to play Diablo 3, because I haven't played that game at all, actually. I kind of went the Torchlight 2 route, which I enjoyed immensely. Oh, nice. Oh, right. Nice. I know what you're talking about. Oh, the hero competition. Forgot about that. I remember... I almost want to do this on purpose just because it's really funny. Have you ever just thrown every match in the arena? Because it's really, really funny. There was one time where I did it pretty much on accident. Like, I just was... There was, like, one playthrough where Dart, for some reason, was just really, really underleveled, like, the whole game. I don't know why. Like, I don't even know how that happened. I still would have been, like, 12 or so. At the most. Excuse me. But, I, like, when I got to the arena, I just got destroyed. And the cutscenes that happen, like, when you lose a fight are really funny. Like, you just kind of stumble your way to the finals. Made a mistake. How so? You said the size of it. Oh, yeah. What needs to be more than that for me? Half a size of a pea. Okay, cool. Not a lot. My mom's a super hippie, so I'm sure that she has some I bet that she has beeswax. Just on her own. Lavitz can't participate because he's a knight. I don't like the word dude. Wait, did I just commit to doing this right now? Because I probably want to get some healing items. Don't embarrass yourself in front of Shanna. Whole grain of paper for 3 days. Would you mind elaborating on that? I don't know what that means. Oh, can I just, like, walk around? Yeah, cool. What's my... Yeah, we want to buy some healing potions for this. Just for time's sake. It'll take me a lot less time to go buy healing potions and come back than it will to slowly guard my way to full health. Oh, no! Oh, wait, okay, they are gonna let me go. No, they're not. No, they're not. Fuck! Okay. Alright, well, this is gonna be a fun tourney then. Because I can't use Dragoon. Okay. Okay, I see. A grain of... Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah, this is interesting. Okay. This is something that's relatively foreign to me, so apologies for the questions, but yeah, I'll look into that. For at least 10 days before a meal. How does that work, by the way? Like, why does that work? Just curious. I mean, if it just like works because it works. Really? Interesting. Yeah, I've never. That's a new one to me. I've never heard about that before. Jeez. Okay. Well, thanks for the remedy. Yeah, that's very cool. Today I learned. Oh, what just happened? Apologies, I'm gonna see what that notification is. Make sure it's nothing that I care about. Oh, what was that? What the hell? It's weird. I got like the notification that I got like the pop-up window notification on my computer, but there was nothing there when I checked it. So that's odd. I'm just checking on my resources, I guess. See how I'm looking. Yeah, it's running pretty smoothly. It should be. Like, the great thing about using a capture card now instead of just streaming Steam games from my computer is that I will always be able to, like, I don't have to worry about any kind of technical limitations with running the game and capturing and streaming it. Because that can be a little bit resource intensive. My computer is, like, passable, but it's a budget gaming computer. It's not like it's not a powerhouse or anything. So like I probably wouldn't be able to stream Witcher 3 and I wouldn't be able to stream Witcher 3 off my computer. That's probably too much for me. I could try it, but maybe Red Dead 2 is a better example. I definitely couldn't like run and stream Red Dead 2. But having the capture card really negates all of that. Yeah, let's do it, I guess, since I can't buy items. I've seriously just been like autopiloting through this game. Yeah, you can lose every fight. I know. I was talking about that earlier. It's really funny when you do it. I might just do that. Just for shits and giggles. I love how they just like come up with an excuse as to why like just every single warrior gets disqualified. Instead of oh yeah, this guy does this shit. The fucker. But like rather than just like giving you a game over and making you redo the fight, they just like write it so that they have to forfeit for some stupid reason. It's pretty funny. We'll see how this goes. I'm probably gonna try to win it, and if I lose, I lose. They're kind of fun to. I don't know, like this is a fun little thing. Sound changed? Thank you. Game sound. Oh. How so? How's it different? Thank you, by the way. Because I can't monitor my stream and stream it at the same time. There is hissing and it's low. Okay, thank you. Let's figure that out. First off, let me see what you're talking about. Oh God. What on earth is that? That's really weird. Thank you, though. Not exactly sure what's going on there. But that obviously needs a fix. Let me figure that out. I hear exactly what you're talking about. I just opened it and like it's not like that's not okay. That's not acceptable really. So I'm gonna figure that out. Like I want to know what happened though. Yeah, because the volume didn't drop. There's just like some weird interference or something going on. Huh. What do I want to do here? Because I don't want to like hard reset the Elgato in the middle. You know what? We're gonna do that. So, we're gonna lose gameplay for a sec. Let me know if this fixes the problem. Let me mute it just in case. All right. Okay, so now we're going to give it like 10 seconds or so. I just want to see if I just needed to power cycle it real quick. Because it has to be the capture, because it's not happening, you know. Like, I'm not hearing that. Alright. Moment. Okay, where did my gameplay go? Excuse me while I reconfigure. Oh, you know what? I bet that was it. The sound capture started. OBS 64 is using. It's still a problem. Thank you. So it's not even worth getting the Elgato going if that's an issue. The game's not off. The game's not off. I'm just not capturing. Here. Yeah, okay. Do you still hear it? Or did it just go away? It's still there? Okay. Then it's not the game. What is that? Okay, then that means it's this. Alright, so... you're not going to be able to hear me if I do this. Okay, I'm just going to power cycle the mic and see if that fixes it. Alright, wind is still there? Still a problem? Okay, there's only one thing I can think of, but... Oh. That's fine. Okay. Alright, that's fine. I just, you know... I want the stream to be good. Well, that's cool then. But it went away when I turned off the mic, right? Like, briefly. Yeah, I don't know if that's like interference or something. Wait, I'm not getting game audio anymore. Do I have to reset this stupid app? I might have to do that. Yeah, there wasn't a message there. So I don't know. I don't know what was going on there, but like... I also don't need desktop audio on at all. All right, let me figure out if I can actually make some magic happen here. Otherwise, I might just have to reboot and restart the stream. I just don't want to have to do that because then I'll have two different videos. But I might not have a choice. I have another theory, actually. Okay, that's not that. Alright, so, we're gonna go offline for a couple minutes, and I'm gonna get this going again, and then we'll come right back. Thanks for sticking with me. I'll be back in just a sec. But I'm gonna have to reboot Streamlabs.